What's going on, folks? What up, snappers? It's Fizz, Fizzle, Fizzy. So, subscribe to my channel. In the links below, you can donate to my Patreon, my PayPal. Also, you can contact me through that. Tell your tall tale and tell your experience, your story and feeling below. So today, okay, had to make sure. Today we're gonna talk about how to lose fat instantly. And there's various ways to do this. One, if you really wanted to lose weight, you would stop eating. That'd be one way to lose weight. If you want to, you could even stop drinking water. A lot of weight you have is water weight. Now, if you're super dehydrated, I wouldn't do this, but if you aren't, you can give it a go. That would be an extremely fast way to lose weight. If you stop drinking anything and stop eating, you'll lose weight like crazy. Dry fasting, you shred fast, real fast. Anyways, you would stop eating if you really wanted to lose weight. That's number one. Now, I don't want to arrange this as in which one's better and which one's not. You can take it as you want. Way two would be to cut out carbohydrates, or lower them to a specific amount. Limit the intake. All sugars, fruits, beer, alcohol. If you did want to drink freaking alcohol, it'd be better to drink liquor, but in regards to this, you'd want to stop drinking for a little bit and then maybe find a comfort zone when you get there. If you want to drink, you want to cut out all sugar, freaking all the sugar you can, sweets, fruits, rice, carbohydrates, starch, potatoes, anything along those lines. I'm walking through a swamp, so I'm not looking at the camera as much. And there's wildlife everywhere. And it's wet. Anyway, cut the carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are sugar. If it's not a pure fat, it must be a protein. Usually protein and fat come together for the most part. If it's not a fat, it's a protein. If it's not a protein, it's a carbohydrate. All sugar is carbohydrates, or all carbohydrates are sugar. Fruit juice, alcohol. Check the label. If you aren't checking the label, you see what's in there. If it's sugar, you want to limit your intake. Drinks probably have the most sugar because they can just sneak it in there. Pop, iced tea, all that shit. I would allow milk, specifically raw. That'd be one of the only exceptions. Of course, like I said, you can, you can still have the carbohydrates, just you want to limit their intake. That way, because that's what stores the fat, okay? It's not protein and it's not fat. If you really wanted to lose some weight, if you stop eating meat, you'll lose weight really quick. If you are eating meat, you'll lose weight really quick. That being said, you could do that. I would only do that as a temporary thing. If you do that, you can lose weight really quick if you stop eating meat. A month or two, you'll lose weight. Trust me, easily. But you don't want to go eating freaking bread and a bunch of legumes, beans, rice. It's going to cause you fat. You're going to need protein. It's going to be hard to do that if you stop eating meat. Not too hard if it's temporarily, but work your way around it. Number one, you could fast, even dry fast. Number two, cut out sugar, carbohydrates. Look at the labels, look at the drinks. Alcohol included. Beer is a killer. Beer belly, okay? You can stick to wine or something, or maybe a little liquor. Or just cut it out, then come back to it and see where you're at, how you want to be. There's so much calories in a drink, you want to believe it. Okay. It'd be carbohydrates for the second one. Third one would be stop eating meat. Temporarily, don't get into it. Also, if you ate more nutritious food, you wouldn't eat as much if you knew what that was. And if you eat raw food, it'd even be better. That being said, the quality of the food is what matters, because that's the nutrition. It's not the food content or the quantity. We're not looking at that, and we never are. And we aren't looking at the flavor or the taste. That's palatability, and it doesn't really matter. What we're looking at is, are you satiated, and is there nutrients in there? You can taste them. If there's nutrients in there, you will taste them. And if you haven't, go try some raw beef liver or take some celery juice. You'll taste the minerals. It's what it tastes like. That's satiating. Your body wants minerals and vitamins. That's what it wants. That's what keeps you satiated. Okay? If you cut out carbohydrates, there you go. So we got 3 steps right there. 1, like I said, fasting, you can even dry fast. It don't even got to be long term, a day, whatever. Cutting your window, perfect. Limiting your meals to a certain window or making smaller meals and having more quality food into it is a plus. Limiting your meals, even better. Don't spread a bunch of meals out. No, you can't do that. Maybe you can if you want to try it, but it all depends on what you're doing. You want to limit if you're trying to lose, okay? You're not trying to expand. You want to limit if you're trying to do that. Number 2, cut out the sugar and carbohydrates, alcohol, bread, potatoes, only a little bit if you'd like. 3, you can stop eating meat temporarily. 4, when you doing workouts, light exercises are never going to make you lose weight. Not even jogging. Jogging, you will never lose weight. If you're so big and you can't sprint, it doesn't fucking matter. Run 3/4 of your sprint. Don't ever run a full sprint. Run 3/4 of your sprint. Sprinting, I don't care what exercise you do, sprinting is gonna knock off everything and anything. You sprint up a fucking hill where it's nice soft ground, I don't recommend concrete. In the woods, get outside, get on the grass, get outside with the workout. You sprint, I guarantee you'll fucking lose weight. Sprinting's the highest intensity. You don't have to go full out, save some energy, go 3/4. Exercise on a high intensity level is gonna make you lose weight. Low intensity is not gonna do shit. That's for toning. If that's out of question. We're talking about losing weight instantly. High intensity workouts, you know? A lot of shit. You could walk all fucking day. While that is good to do it, the high intensities, you can walk all day, but the sprint you do for 15 minutes is gonna last hours. You do a high intensity like HIIT workout, or a workout where you're doing, you know, like a lot of labor, high intensity. It don't got to be hours on end, just real quick. It will last all day. It will last hours, 6 to 8 hours. You don't even want to do the same exercise in 48 hours because your body's rebuilding. If you do something intense, strength, it will last fucking ever. Your body will burn, 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 and burn. Okay? Also, this hillside is crazy. Also, 5, you got to believe in yourself. Believe. Everything you do is belief. You don't think you're gonna lose weight? It might not even look like it. Oh well, you are. Even believing will think about cutting calories. Just the thought of it. Trust me. Believe in yourself. Okay? You got to believe when you do it. Just believe. I'm gonna wait. Fuck right here. Those are 5 steps. 6, you could try this. Exposing yourself to cold has many benefits. It will boost your metabolism. Everything that we're talking about is boosting metabolism. What does it mean? Boosting metabolism. You don't need to know anything else. Just say that. Don't worry about counting calories. Fuck that. Don't need to count calories, protein, fat, steps, whatever. Time. This is fuck time. Time doesn't exist. What you need to do is take your time. Exist. Like I said, rule number 6, cold exposure. This will burn fat, the bad fat, and you'll get good fat. Swimming in cold water, cold showers, cold weather if it's around that time. Cold will knock down fat, okay? Those are 6 tips. Give a thumbs up if you wanted to be a fat sumo wrestler, but you never did it. Give a thumbs down if you want to lose weight, never wanted to be a sumo wrestler, and you ate a bunch of bullshit, and you didn't know, and you kept eating rice. Give a thumbs down. Thank you, snappers. It's Fizz. Peace. I have love for everybody. Bless everybody. Leave a comment below. Tell your tall story. Stairs. Scary story. I put 3 words in one. Okay? I'm gonna briefly go over the 6 steps real quick. 1, fasting, water fasting, as much as you can if you really want to lose weight. 2 would be a dry fast. Don't drink any water. Don't do it for too long. Test it out and see how long you can go, okay? You'll burn weight like crazy. Water is a lot of weight on you. 3, step 2, cut out the carbohydrates, the bread, potato, beers, at least intake, okay? The alcohol, the rice. Up your protein, up your fats. Fat doesn't make you fat. You need fucking fat. Also need protein. Cut the fruits out too. Limit your intake. See what works with you. Come back to it later after you get your goal. It'll be real easy if you cut the carbohydrates. Step 3, you can stop eating meat. If you do, don't do it for too long. And when you come back, eat high quality food, preferably raw, organic, get the nutrients, quality over quantity. You can limit your window of what you're eating or how much you're eating. Efficiency is better. Quality is better than quantity any given day over fucking anything. Doesn't matter. You ever hear of Sparta 300? I'm sure you have. That explains everything. Step 4. Exercise, high intensity. It will last all day. Strength workouts definitely. Sprints fucking will burn everything. Exercises that are compounds that work your whole body. Step 5, believe in what the fuck you're doing. You believe you're losing weight. There you go. Move as much as possible. The more you move, the more energy you have. This is how you lose weight instantly. You don't get energy from freaking eating. You get energy from the air. We breathe all day. You get energy from the sun. Get in that sun. The more you move, the more energy you have. Get up off the couch, stop eating the potato chips. Watching the TV that's telling you how to be fat and how to die and get diabetes. Step freaking 6, after you believe in yourself, because that, believe in everything. Who cares how you look? You're perfect the way you are, but you want to be, you have a goal and you're moving. Step 6, cold exposure, cold showers, cold water, swimming pools, cold weather, burns fat, gets good fat. Okay? Those are the steps. Have any questions? Let me know. I'm going to be writing a book called Life's a Ride. You can also donate to my Patreon and my PayPal.